I'm sorry. Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokémon Yellow version. I was not planning on playing this game on this channel, like, ever, but a lot of the recent drama surrounding Pokemon ROM hacks made me kinda want to do something a little more official and back to the roots of things and stuff like that, and I figured Pokemon Yellow would be a fun thing to do. Now, gonna say straight up, anyone who's familiar with my previous Pokemon Let's Plays, links in the description by the way, might know that those were some crazy ambitious projects, the second one in particular. I'm not going to be going crazy with this Let's Play. This is going to be a laid-back, stress-free Let's Play of Pokemon Yellow, which means we're pretty much only going to be catching the bare essentials of... I should probably actually start the game. We're only going to be catching the bare essentials of what I want to use for my team, which I already have planned out, by the way. And we're also going to be getting stuff like gift Pokemon and things like that. First things first, I'm going to change the text speed to fast, because that is definitely something you really want to do. Alright. And did that actually save? Yes, it did. Okay. I can never really tell with these old games. But yeah, this is going to be a very laid-back Let's Play, and I'm hoping that this Let's Play will actually set the groundwork for future Let's Plays, because a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks that I would like to play at some point in the future like to peg themselves as sequels to classic games like this one, so we can have a bit of a continuity in that regard. So I guess in a way, this Let's Play might be like a prequel to my existing Liquid Crystal project, which is technically a sequel to Generation 1 by nature of being a Pokemon Crystal-based type of game. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. Oh, text limitations. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. Surprise, surprise. I believe that's the only time in the entire game you're going to be hearing Pikachu's actual real cry. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Very good. First, what is your name? Normally, I'd opt to name this character Red, because in my personal playthroughs I feel like that's his canon name, but I think just because this is a Let's Play, we are going to name him, not DB, D-A-V-I, and then D again, because David is my name. Please don't wear it out. I've always been in a class with like 4 Davids, so it gets tiring very quickly. Right, so your name is David. Oh yes it is. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. That line has always seemed weird to me. Did we, like, wander around in our diapers and, like, scream at each other like that old stupid YouTube video? What was his name again? We're gonna call him Blue, because that's who he is. He's Blue. That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. David, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Alrighty. One thing I feel like this Let's Play already has over my previous Let's Plays of Pokemon is I tweaked around some of the video settings a little bit, so I was able to get a nice little sort of Game Boy Color border around the screen while still having it zoomed in as much as possible to keep the whole game on screen, and there's no weird filter over the game itself, which I personally think is really nice. First things first, we want this potion, because you never know, we might need it. Alright, right here, we can play the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. Man, can all of you believe that the Super Nintendo's like, what is it, 24 years old or something like that right now? It's insane. Right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. Alrighty. As you can see, this is a classic Pokemon game, so our mom sleeps on the table or something. Also, there's no kitchen in here. Like, even in Gold and Silver you had a kitchen. Man, we must be living in poverty or something. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Also, I always found it funny how the house is named after me and not my mother or something like that. This is Pallet Town, Shades of Your Journey Await. I feel like a lot of people are familiar with the way this game works by now. Technology's incredible! You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. I love the Science is Incredible guy. He's in every game and he always has something different to say. Really nice. Hey David, Blue is out at Grandpa's lab. Alright, so we're gonna have to go check that out. It's a big map. This is useful. Can we check the map? Yes, we can. This is the Kanto region, or the Kanto region, or however you pronounce it. I always pronounce it Kanto, even though that probably isn't entirely correct. But whatever. We are going to be exploring this entire region. It is probably one of the smallest regions in the series just because they had to fit it all on a Game Boy cart, so that's how things are going. So let's go into the lab and see what Blue has to say. Yo, David, Gramps isn't around. I ran here because he said he had a Pokemon for me. Oh really? I bet it's this right here. That's a Pokeball. There's a Pokemon inside. Surprisingly, there is only one. I'm not going to talk to the attendants because I have a feeling a lot of you, including myself, are just itching to get this show on the road, so, you know what? We're completely unarmed, we're 10 years old, let's go out into the wilderness, what could go wrong? Hey, wait, don't go out. And as if from nowhere, Professor Oak appears. That was close. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. Like that one! Pikachu! With the horribly compressed voice of Iku Otane, I think is how you pronounce it. The voice actor for Pikachu in the anime. Her voice is coming out of a Game Boy, because why not? Alright, Pikachu was caught. Professor Oak showing us that the best way to catch a Pokemon is just chuck a Pokeball at it without weakening it, because of course. Phew. A Pokemon can appear any time in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. And now we are heading off to the lab, because this is basically the standard fare for every Pokemon game, is you wind up in a lab picking out a Pokemon, although as of late it doesn't seem to be occurring in labs, which I think is really neat. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue? Why are you here already? I said for you to come by later. Oh, whatever. Just wait there. Look, David, do you see that ball on the table? It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. You may have it. Go on, take it. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Blue. I'll give you one later. Alright. Well, it looks like this Pokemon here is for us. Or not. No way, David. I want this Pokemon. And Blue will actually take it from us, so we are out of luck. Blue, what are you doing? Gramps, I want this one. But oh, alright then. That Pokemon is yours. I was going to give you one anyway. David, come over here. And we are actually warped back over there. I didn't actually walk over there. Hands off the controller, I just walk by myself. David, this is the Pokemon I caught earlier. You can have it. I caught it in the wild, and it's not tame yet. And we receive a Pikachu. Should we give it a nickname? I don't think so. I'm not a very nicknaming type of guy. Alright, and now I believe this is pretty much the only time where Pikachu is actually in its Pokeball, because I'm sure you all know the gimmick of this game. Also, I like our ID number. 21114. Always fun. I always like seeing what my ID number will wind up being. Anyway, let us head out. Wait, David. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Alright. The smelly rival himself, Blue, wants to fight. And he sends out an Eevee. This Eevee is interesting because what it evolves into is actually based on how you progress through the game. So, should be interesting to see how this goes. If we win this, it has a chance of becoming one thing, and if we lose this, it will become something else by the end of the game, which is really, really cool. I don't recall off the top of my head, but I'll probably put that information on screen at some point later in the series, once we've met all the criterion for what it will evolve into. And also, this is not going well for me at all, so we might actually wind up losing this rival fight, which really doesn't matter. But it's still kind of funny because I actually lost the fight, which doesn't really happen very often. But you know what? We'll take it. Yeah, am I great or what? I'd make a great speedrunner. I didn't actually get the experience and level up from that. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. David, Gramps, smell you later. Yes, if I had won that fight, I'm pretty sure Pikachu would have gone to level 6. But that didn't happen, so we're alright. What? Would you look at that? Also, Oak's sprite is like glitching out for some reason. It's odd, but it appears that your Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. You should just keep it with you. That should make it happy. You can talk to it and see how it feels about you. Alright, Pikachu. Thoughts? Oh. I'm being spurned. It does not like me at all, probably because I sent it out to its doom. It's encyclopedia-like, but the pages are blank. These are going to be important. Also, I think these say something. Push start to open the menu. The save option is on the menu screen. Yes, indeed. There it is right there. So if you want to save the game, that's how you do it. I'm probably not ever going to do it on screen. Well, I don't know. I might, but I'm not going to save right now because I don't think I need to. Anyway, are we, like, all healed up? I assume we are. Yes, we are. So now that we have Pikachu with us, we can head all the way out here. Now, Pikachu is really interesting because it is the only Pokemon in this game that has a happiness stat associated with it. Happiness was introduced as a major mechanic in Pokemon Gold and Silver, but Pikachu actually sort of introduced it just for itself right here, which I think is really, really neat. One thing that's also pretty interesting is Pikachu, of course, walks behind you, which is a mechanic that was greatly expanded on in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Anyway, I want to talk to this guy. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. And we get a free potion. I definitely appreciate free potion, because Pikachu, of course, is not very strong at the moment, so we might need some healing before too long. Please move. Thank you. And I get a wild encounter anyway, because this game. Alright, here we have Pidgey. So we have Rattata, and we have Pidgey. So this game only has 151 Pokemon in it, as I'm sure all of you definitely know. I'll be honest, I've never given much attention to the Pokemon games of this age, because there's just so much that has been changed recently that it can be a little challenging to try and get through a game like this with all the knowledge of the future sort of bogging you down and confusing you, so I'm hoping we can make it through this okay. I've played through almost all of Yellow in the past. I've played through all the way up to basically the end of the game, and then just sort of stopped, so I've never actually completely beaten Pokemon Yellow before. Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points. To replenish them, rest your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. Indeed, that is what we want to do, so let's head on in here, and this is a Pokemon Center. And I also really like how they gave the nurse a Chansey. Lots of stuff referencing the anime, as you can tell. This game was basically created to promote the anime, and unfortunately because of Pikachu it means healing your Pokemon takes longer than in pretty much any other game, because you have to wait for your Pokemon to jump up on the counter and get put in that little healer thing. And I just realized I've been holding down the B button trying to move faster, but no, that's not a thing in this game. Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. Very nice. And up here we have this guy. You can't go through here. This is private property. I love this guy. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. I'm pretty sure in the original Japanese version he was, like, drunk and passed out in the road. You can see why Nintendo changed it. Anyway, let's head into the shop here. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? And we will get Oak's parcel, which is definitely very, very nice and very important. Alright. let's head on back out here, and I have to wonder what could possibly be in this parcel. Could it be something important for our journey going forward? Well, I think we're going to save that until next time. So, this past episode of Pokemon Yellow, we got our very, very yellow friend, Pikachu, although he looks a little bit more Viridian at the moment. And we also obtained Professor Oak's parcel after losing the first rival battle because we are amazing. And next time we are going to be delivering that parcel to Oak and seeing what it could possibly net us. 500 some odd videos, and I'm still tripping over the outro. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Pikachu ネズミポケモン高さ 0.4 メートル重さ 6.0 キログラムほっぺたの両側に小さい電気袋を持つピンチの時に放電する